Mhm.
Hey guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel.
Woo woo.
And today we are here to discuss RuPaul's Secret Celebrity Drag Race. Well, it's not so secret anymore.
Or not so secret drag race.
Not so secret Drag Race, okay?
While you over there looking like a 1950s woman in a convertible.
In my convertible, honey, top down. I just need some shades. Baby, look, ain't got my shades with me. But
Should have get the ones, the glasses that you could like clip the shades on.
Oh, click.
Mm.
But yes, honey, we're here to discuss Secret Celebrity. But before we do that, gotta remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. We really do appreciate the love that we've been getting with this channel. So go ahead and subscribe and join the family, okay? Join the family.
Right there.
Yeah, right there. Right there, where she pointing at, right there.
Oh.
But what do we think of this episode overall?
It was cute.
It was
cute. I do believe the right person went home.
Yeah.
No hate. No hate.
No hate. Should have went home last week, but hey, I'm sorry, the week before that. My bad. Let me hush. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this Don't Tell Nobody Drag Race.
Well, now we didn't told everybody, so
yeah. We start off with a previously. RuPaul announced
no more secrets.
It's time to reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself.
And that's where we pick right up, honey. We find out that Donna Bellissima is Daniel. How do you say Daniel's last name? From Mean Girls.
Don't get me to lying.
From Mean Girls. We find out AJ. Oh Lord, I'm saying the wrong name. We find out that Poppy Love is AJ Mclean from Backstreet Boys, honey. I said it was.
Yep.
And he looks so weird without his beard. Like, I get why he shaved it, but like, it looks so weird without it.
Because I knew he had disappeared from TikTok for a minute.
Up next is Thirsty Von Trapp. She is Mark and Delicado. Now, I didn't know Mark was on Hacks. Now I'm about to go watch Hacks. There's 2 seasons.
What is Hacks?
Huh?
I said, what is Hacks?
I don't know, but I know it's a show on HBO Max. So I'm going to have to go watch it now because Mark.
Oh, because, I don't have HBO Max. Somebody hasn't given me the password.
I keep saying I'm
sorry. You could send it to me as soon as we get off.
Yes, I will send it. Remind me, please.
You could send it now.
But we in the middle of
it. You got your phone right next to us.
My phone is right next to me, but I gotta find. I'm not gonna put the business out there, but we'll do it after we get done here.
Well, look at the baby all grown up because he was on Ugly Betty.
So happy.
That's why I didn't recognize him. That and the fact that they keep him with the other makeup.
Listen, the voice. As soon as I heard the voice, I'm like, oh, that's Justin. That's Justin. Anyway, then we find out that Chick LaFay is Kevin Mchale.
But we knew that.
Didn't knew that. Arnie.
Her face gave it away.
And then we found out that Chakra 7 is Tatiana Ali.
Which we also knew.
From Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So everybody has been revealed.
I think of you.
Yeah, everybody has been revealed. So it's now the next week, and this is RuPaul's look. What did you think of this look?
Oh, the see-through, the lace.
Oh, I see you. That was cute.
She said we're gonna try something new with the little balconette for the fake boobies.
Oh, we were joined by Mchale and the hilarious Ross Matthews. So we find out that they have to perform a group and solo performance from the Drag Race Songbook, aka RuPaul songs.
Yes.
Category is RuPaul-A-Palooza. Let's bring back our Queen Supremes, and they look lovely as always.
Yeah.
Again, stunting on these two.
Yes, always. Even with face mask on.
Brooklyn looked like she finna join Shangela on Dancing with the Stars, give us a cute little cha-cha moment.
She said, I'm auditioning.
Baby. And then Jujubee.
What is this combo?
Anyway, so they finally all get to hang out backstage together. I'm like, oh, this is
I
too.
love the yellow ottoman.
You know, that's the one thing I think I've missed from this show. Like, they're not really
Hanging out with each other, the
other, and
Kiki.
because they got to keep the secret.
Mm.
So yeah, I was really enjoying this. And then they got a room mail. They got a room mail. I'm like, yes, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Just little things like this just really connected it to the show for me. And Rue basically said for the remainder of the competition, not only will you be performing every week, but you're also going to be doing a Drag Race staple challenge.
Right. Like, I'm gagged for next week.
Oh, so I wonder if they're going to make the top three do a room mix. I'll be gagged if they make them do a room mix. I'm like, yes, yes. Oh my
I'm
god.
just wondering who they could possibly impersonate.
Oh yeah, for the Snatch Game next week. And see, this is more of what I wanted Secret Celebrity to be.
Mm-hmm.
They all come into the workroom. They're all assigned a queen. They do the challenge. They walk the runway, and then they lip sync like a regular, pretty much regular Drag Race.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the performances, and we can incorporate more performances. That is definitely not a problem because I do enjoy them. But this episode was more of what I wanted from Secret Celebrity Drag Race.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they just because it's called Secret Celebrity, that's what's stopping them. Hopefully for the next season, they just drop it and call it RuPaul's Celebrity Drag Race.
Right.
And have 8 celebrities paired with 8 queens. They do the challenges, they hit the runway, there's a winner, they lip sync, etc., and they do more Drag Race staples, like do the girl group, do the Rusical, do the Snatch Game, That's what I want. That's when you tell me Celebrity Drag Race, that's what I want to see. So hopefully they take that and just take the best of season 1 and season 2 and throw them together for season 3. Because I heard they're getting ready to shoot season 3 here in a few weeks.
Right, because in season 1 they did have little mini challenges.
Yeah, with season 1 they had an episode where they came and they did a mini challenge, they did a maxi challenge, they hit the runway, and then they all lip synced, no matter who did what, and then a winner was announced.
Right.
So like if they can combine those two, like I think that would be really fun. But anyway, so the Queen Supremes enter the room looking. Now I like these looks. I like all 3 of these looks, and they all tie in together very well. I like that. I think that was Monet's top, and she just gave it to Jujubee. And she's like, I can wear this as a dress. Because it matches way too well to these pants.
Right.
Way too well. But they all still look cute. So we find out they're saying again, you will participate in classic Drag Race challenges, and this week you will do a drag-tastic group number. And they're doing it too, baby. I made it from RuPaul's Drag Race Live from the Flamingo Center. That's what it was. So we saw them rehearsing, and here they are performing Baby, I Made It. What did you think of this performance?
It was cute.
It was cute. I really enjoyed it. Everybody did a pretty good job. Nobody really did bad. I was thoroughly entertained. I wish the background dancers were here though.
Right.
Like, let's make this a full production, honey. It makes me wonder if this was thrown together last minute.
At least everybody got a costume.
Yeah. Like, I would have loved for the background dancers and for them to pretty much recreate that opening scene of RuPaul's Drag Race Live, because I've seen it multiple times on the show and I've seen clips online. And I'm like, yeah, I would love to see that. But hey, overall, oh, there they are. I just said I wanted to see the background dancers. I forgot they were there. They should have been there from the beginning. That's what I want to say. And see, look, it's the end and they're gone again.
But yeah, because they came during the humping part.
Yeah, left after that. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Up first, we have Thirsty Von Trapp. It's so nice to see their faces. Like, come on now, we knew
instead of the back of their heads.
Yes, I was like, looky here. So Thirsty Von Trapp, they didn't give it a card title, but she did Sissy That Walk. Now, before we continue,
Mm-hmm.
If you had to choose a RuPaul song to get jiggy with on the main
Yes.
stage, what song would that be? Because I know what song would be for me. I'm torn between two songs, but I'm gonna tell you both.
I don't know. Like right now, my favorite RuPaul song is Catwalk.
Hey, you can make a sickening performance out of that.
I'm just saying, like, that's just like my favorite right now. It's just like
But the thing is, at that time when they shot this last year, Catwalk wasn't released yet.
I know, which really sucks for them. But it's amazing for me.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when this blows up and we end up on regular television and they both of us just decide we're going to go on Celebrity Secret
I would love for
Race.
this to lead to us having our own like talk show.
Yeah, you know, like the Jennifer Hudson show. Whatever
I would
since
love
that made.
that. And you know, of course we got to keep the drag race theme going, have the queens come on, as well as other people, the dolls.
You know, it'd be our version of How's Your Head Queen.
Yeah, I would love for it to turn into like a studio situation, even if we're doing it at first, but if we can get other people involved, that would be amazing. But that's later down the line. So Miss Thirsty Von Trapp performed Sissy That Walk. What did you think of this performance?
She did really good, actually.
I thought she did great. But honestly, there was only one person this week that really just didn't give it for me.
Yeah.
I was like, who are they gonna throw it in who are they gonna throw in the bottom with them? But yeah, I thought this was really fun. What I wish she would have done, you know, that thing where you get on the back and they just kind of move and you float.
I thought they were gonna do that too, but I'm pretty sure
she was gonna hit that, but no.
I'm pretty sure she was afraid that the little stiletto was going to go in somebody's spine, which was the valid.
I can understand that
thing there.
But yeah, I thought she did a really good job.
Tell me why while I was watching this and watching them do that, I just decided I was going to get on the floor and just start exercising my abductor muscles so I could do the little thingy.
Yeah, I think this is probably Thirsty's best performance.
Yes,
that we've seen so far. But we'll talk about the placements here a little bit later. Up next is Chakra 7. Again, so nice to see their faces.
Right, and get their actual perspective on like what they were doing.
Yeah.
She looks like a little poodle.
So Chakra 7 did Cha Cha Bitch.
Which I've never heard before.
You have. It was part of a season 8 mini challenge. You probably just don't remember.
I probably don't remember.
Yeah. I remember they had to dress like cholas.
Oh.
Yeah. And I remember Chi Chi hit
Okay,
yeah. 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 Because I remember Bob's outfit. She had that bandana tied around her head with the wig and the open up button shirt. It was with the white under. It was so good. But anyway, did you catch the wardrobe malfunction?
There was a wardrobe malfunction?
Well, you didn't catch it.
No, what was the wardrobe malfunction?
I believe it was this young man here. Picked up his leg, and one of his friends was saying hello.
Oh.
And like I caught that. I'm like, wait a minute. They didn't blur that out or
nothing? I wonder if it's still available because you don't make me go back and watch this.
But what did you think overall of Cha Cha Bitch?
Cha Cha Bitch. It was good.
It was a really
look, it is. It's right there.
It was so much fun. I really enjoyed this performance. You could tell Tatiana's just having a great time.
Yes.
And that's one thing about drag. I love seeing people have a great time in drag. So yeah, this was the funny part right here when she had them go through the hula hoop and she put it on her neck. And RuPaul lived for it as well. Now I didn't laugh that hard. But I
I did laugh. It was good. Like she just is living her best life here.
She is having a good time. So up next we have Chick LaFay, Kevin Mchale. Again, so nice to see faces. You see screenshots of faces. Hello, faces.
Hello, faces.
Chick LaFay performed Peanut Butter by RuPaul in Big Big Frida. I really enjoyed this piece right here that was in the crowd. Like the first like 3/4 of it was right here.
Yes.
And I thought that was really fun because nobody else has really been in the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So
I hope those people were compensated for their seats.
honestly, I think for situations like this, the tickets are free. Because I've talked to people who've been to the Masked Singer tapings and they're free.
Oh.
You just sign up and you show up pretty much. So I imagine it's probably similar. You just sign up and show up.
Mm.
But yeah, I thought this was a
Peanut.
it always kills me every time a queen does peanut butter. It's always a queen who is padded. I'm like,
you don't have a booty to jiggle.
Yeah, the only one who didn't was Trinity. You know, Trinity and Jasmine Master lip sync to this during the Lollapalooza.
Mm-hmm.
She was the only one that had something to jiggle. Everybody else who's performed this was padded up. Honey, when we doing peanut butter, I want to see some jiggle. So you need to have something that's going to jiggle. Okay.
The money jiggles and folds.
They were jiggling, but she was not.
No, that was backbreaking.
But yeah, overall, I thought this was a fun performance. Up next is Poppy Love.
Yes. Oh, this was excellent.
Huh?
Excellent. Oh my God.
The Devil Made Me Do It. Now,
which I have also never heard.
Never heard this song, me neither. And I'm like, wow, I need to look up, and I'm going to look it up real quick while you tell me what you thought of this performance.
It was freaking great. Like, it was cute. It was sassy. You know, you could tell it was personal to him, but it wasn't like boo-hoo, sad, cry personal. It was like, I can make fun of myself now that I've looked back on it type situation. Like, yeah.
Okay. So The Devil Made Me Do It was on RuPaul's 2009 album Champion. On this album, we had Jealous of My Boogie, Main Event, CoverGirl, Champion, all the theme from Drag Race, the songs that we know.
Right.
So I'm shocked this has been one song they just haven't used on the show. I thought maybe it was one of the earlier RuPaul songs, but no, that came out in 2009.
Hey.
But yeah, I agree. This was a really good performance. AJ has been slaying pretty much this whole competition.
Mm-hmm.
Really has.
And then my favorite part was when they brought out the that makes you larger than life.
And I love how Mchale was like, thank you for bringing out the Backstreet Boys choreography. And I love that now that we know who you are, even though you really could have done it before, I enjoyed this performance. This was one of my favorites of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, last was Donna.
Last.
Born Naked, RuPaul.
A high energy song they decided they wanted to stay in one place for.
She stuck to her guns behind this. I'm like, why not take the critiques that Jamal and the queens are trying to give you?
Right.
Because I liked this at first, but I'm like, is this all we're gonna do?
Right. Because I was like, the least you could have done was take the advice of getting off the stage.
Like right here, this would have been the perfect moment for you to come down, and then y'all could have hey, who do you think you you know, give us a cute little boom, and I'll live.
Mm-hmm.
I would have lived.
And I have never seen somebody so adverse to heels before in my life.
And I'm sitting here, we've had some plus size queens on this show, but they always had a shoe on, even if it was a biscuit.
Right.
Even if it was a biscuit, Eureka had them shoes on every week.
Mm-hmm.
Every week.
Ooh, and you know, we got that one queen that came out in the little fuzzy shoes in UK.
But out of all of our 5 performers here tonight, who had your favorite performance?
Ooh, that's hard. I don't know, because I was sitting there screaming and hollering and cackling for a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
But probably Poppy.
Poppy. I think I'll have to go with Chakra. But again, Poppy and Chick LaFay just like they even Thirsty Von Trapp really did it for me.
They ate.
But I think I'll go with Chakra, I think. And RuPaul announces that Chakra is the winner of this week's challenge.
Yes.
Chick LaFay
Deservedly so.
and Poppy Love were both safe. Now, granted,
Yes.
I don't think Thirsty Von Trapp should have been in the bottom two with Donna.
No.
But compared to everybody else, I see why she's there because she did do great, but the others did fantastic. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it wasn't
They
like
excel.
you did worse and you did the worst this week. It was just you didn't do slightly as good as the others, and we need somebody to lip sync against Donna.
Right. Don't worry, you're safe because Donna's going home, guaranteed.
Yeah, which I really thought she was gonna go home because they lip sync to You Wear It Well by RuPaul. And I did think Thirsty won this lip sync.
Yes.
But I was like, okay, they finna send her home. This is her third time lip syncing. This is on second. RuPaul seems to really like Donna, but they keep telling Thirsty they want more. So I'm like, we're probably finna say goodbye to Thirsty. And I hate that. I really do. But baby, we was wrong.
Thankfully so.
Thankfully, yeah. Like
I mean, I love Donna. She was an entertaining queen, but
she was. I know I heard that they were really competitive, but you didn't really see it. You didn't really see it. But yeah, we find out that the winner is Thirsty Von Trapp. Like I said, I was surprised. Shocked. And you can see the surprise in Thirsty's eyes too. What? So Thirsty has joined the like 3 or 4 queens. There hasn't been very many queens who have survived 3 lip syncs. So go ahead, Thirsty.
In an American season.
We've had a few internationals. That's why it's like a handful now because there's only like 2 or 3 in America. There's one from the UK Taste, and then Miss Abby, oh my God, as well, even though.
Well, that's the shade I was throwing.
So she joins those group of women who have won 3 lip syncs and stayed in the competition. So look at you, Thirsty, making a little history, honey. You need to get it together because there's only 2 episodes left.
Right?
You have to get it together. You're going to go home next, which I really do think Thirsty will be going home next week.
Probably.
Really. Just compared to how well the other 4 are doing, it looks like, well, the other 3 are doing, it does really look like we might say goodbye to Thirsty next week. But anyway, we actually saying goodbye to Donna this week. No guessing game. We already knew who it was. So next week on RuPaul's Secret Celebrity Drag Race, the category is Yes, Gaga. I have to pick a Gaga song I would do. I'll definitely.
I don't know them all. I'm not a monster.
I am. So I'll definitely hit y'all next week. But right now I'm leaning towards Paparazzi. But I'll let you know for sure next week.
Because like my favorite Gaga song is still Telephone. So.
And on top of that, they're playing Snatch Game.
Yes, that's the first time that Jujubee has looked halfway decent to me, and she still looks like she's in baggy clothes.
It's time to go. I'm sick of you coming for my Jujubee. I'm sick of it.
I love Jujubee. She just needs to stop dressing like she owns them all.
Where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at Creature McGill, CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. And yes, I just kicked her out the chat. I did. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, honey. We'll see y'all next week. Ish. We got some things going on, but I'll let y'all know soon.